Good morning, everyone. I'm just out in my garage piddling around doing some work. I got on my Team Jesus shirt. If I have wood chips all over me, that's because I just got done cutting some shells for my wife. Hey, I want to talk to you today about a little scripture in Matthew 7:6, which a lot of people find a little funny. And it's Jesus talking. This is what he says. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and attack you. I've always thought that's a weird passage. He's talking about pigs and dogs and don't cast your pearls in front of them. What in the world does that mean? Do you guys know that Jesus never did a single miracle for anyone that didn't believe in God? And that's fact. What Jesus is telling us in this passage is when dealing with unbelievers, we need to start with the very basics. God 101. I see so many arguments all the time in the comment section on YouTube, on my videos and other videos. People just sit there and argue about stuff that is never going to be resolved. Christians and pagans arguing about things that are never going to be resolved. You know, when I leave a comment on another YouTube video, or when I comment to somebody that has something mean to say on my own videos, like whenever I go on anything to do with UFOs, the paranormal, anything like that, I have one comment I put on every one of those videos. All aliens are demonic in origin. That's it. And then when someone comments back and leaves me a 17-paragraph comment about, you know, you're nuts, UFOs have been around, da 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 da, I let them write their 17 paragraphs and I simply comment back with 3 words. Time will tell. And I leave it at that. When somebody does a video about evolution, anything like that, I always put in there, I put DNA has completely disproven evolution. And some wannabe scientists will get on there and leave me 10 paragraphs about how that's not true. And I simply put, time will tell. I don't argue with anybody. I don't need to. I simply just put a nice comment and let them just rant and rave, and then I put time will tell, because time will tell. Whenever anybody tries to argue with me about Christian doctrine, like for instance, I'll do a video, and there's always that one person that will come back and comment and tell me you're absolutely wrong, da 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 da. And I simply put, listen, Christians have been arguing about that for 2,000 years, and we're not going to settle it here. Period. That's it. There are a lot of spiritually proud people that in their comments they want to show you how smart they are and how dumb you are. That's their goal. Plus there's a lot of trolls out there and all they want to do is start a fight. Neither one, the spiritually proud or the trolls, want to learn anything. All they want to do is get their point across. Every conversation I have with another Christian, every video that I make and put up on social media, I have one purpose. And that purpose is to tell you what I believe and why I believe it. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm simply telling you what I believe and why I believe it. So listen, if you will explain to me what you believe and why you believe it, if it's different than what I say, you simply have to tell me what you believe and why you believe it. And if I look at it and I say, man, that makes sense, I never thought of that. Well, you know what happens then? You just taught me something. Not by yelling, not by telling me how dumb I am or anything like that. Simply tell me what you believe and why you believe it. Because if it makes sense to me, then I'm going to go, hey, cool, I just learned something. Because people, listen, I've changed my mind on a lot of doctrines over the years. A lot of doctrines. because I'll find a scripture that I never saw before. I never saw it in that light, and so I learned something. People, listen. Never think you know it all, and never think you can't learn something, because you can. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. I hope I don't have too much sawdust all over me. Anyway, I want you guys to have a blessed week. I pray that God will bless each and every one of you on the other side of this screen. Just remember, heaven or hell, you choose. And just remember, once you take your last breath, always remember that. Once you take your last breath, it is a done deal.
Just beyond the blue horizon lies a lover's moon. There's an uncharted island made for me and you. Keep running, 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 I can't wait. Don't let my love just sail away. Don't miss the boat, sails are up. Don't move too slow if you want my love. Tide is high, the wind is right tonight. The ship's coming, it's ready to go. But my heart's at the end of the rope. If you can walk on water, better not miss a boat. Your heart sounds so full of emotion, but I can't tell. Am I just hearing the roar of the ocean in an empty shell? You keep on talking, 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 sweet romance. Better jump in while you've got the chance. Don't miss the boat, the sails are up. Don't move too slow if you want my love. The tide is high, the wind is right tonight. Your ship's coming, it's ready to go. But my heart's at the end of the rope. If you can walk on water, you better not miss a boat. Your ship's coming.